Hey guys, I just thought about something. I just deleted my other video because some reason it was locked for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm doing this one I should have did very long ago. Because you know how we keep giving Deku a Super Saiyan transformation quirk, but I never give him a fucking normal version of a quirk. So I'm giving him like a human transformation. It's like Super Saiyan, but it's not Super Saiyan. His hair will change into a white color. But I'm going to say it's like one for all. So basically, Deku has to go to the steps by training his quirk. But I'm going to say the backlash of this quirk is basically not really almost the same as like Deku's in canon when he has All Might's quirk. It's about like the more he uses it, the more like he try to use like his full power of it, it's gonna hurt his body like 10 times. That like if he breaks his arm by using with full power, it'll be the same result. He'll break his arm like just like using one for all. So Deku will learn that very soon. So I'm gonna say the beginning of this whole anime, it was growing up. Deku gets a quirk, but for some reason it's a different version of his father's and mother's. He got a human transformation quirk that he can really activate at will at this point. He activated at 1% of the power. And everybody wondering what this power does, and Deku was actually wanting to test this out. Deku went outside and punched the air, and he saw a little bit of air force. He said, whoa, so it's super strength. But Deku doesn't know the full extent of his quirk yet at this point. So he actually said, Bakugo, I think my quirk is super strength. Bakugo is not really jealous, but he thinks Deku could be his bestest rival. So Bakugo actually encouraged Deku on his quirk. And at this point, Deku and Bakugo's relationship became like rivals, like straight off the bat. And then while Deku was going to the quirk doctor to see what his type of quirk is, and the quirk doctor said it's like a human transformation strength quirk, I think, but it's like a human transformation strength quirk. While there is limitation to his quirk, if he uses a lot of it, his bones will break. So Iko hearing that is actually surprised Deku has a strong quirk, but he only uses like 1% of it. So Deku is actually excited, but now knows the consequences not to go fucking overboard. So Deku and Bakugo grows up, and at this point, at the age of 6, Deku will ask Bakugo, does he want to go to a martial arts school? And Bakugo actually wants to learn some of that, because he actually wanted to learn that. So they go to they go to every martial arts dojo. Kickboxing, boxing, taekwondo, tai chi, all that. So Deku and Bakugo, by doing all these and working out, bro, Deku and Bakugo are like almost as strong as like Bakugo is almost strong as All Might at. Actually, his explosion and strength. His strength is at like 10% or like one for all, but like explosion is at like 20%. Deku at this point rages power up to like at least 5%. 5%, at least 5%. I'm not trying to make Deku that very OP because he can't really control all this power. Because Deku can feel the energy and it's large. So Deku has to think about it, like how to activate at will without actually thinking about turning it on by accident. So Deku has to find that catalyst, and he found it when he was like 7 years old. So Deku and Bakugo have been kind of sparring a lot, and Bakugo and Deku are like really good at hand-to-hand combat. And the teacher will actually tell Deku about something about weighted clothes. way to close. And Deku Bakugo was like, how heavy are these fellas? 10 heavy ass weights. That's what they just started. At this point, when Deku and Bakugo was putting on their suits, this is when a invisibly guest came out of nowhere. I didn't say invisibly, but a knowing guest came so very early in this anime. Y'all already know who I'm gonna put the two is. I'm gonna put Mirio and Uraraka Chaco in this version, because I'm always putting Uraraka by herself, but nobody else. But I'm putting Mirio in this one. Bro, I'm making Mirio OP. Not like physical strength wise, but bro, with his quirk, bro, Deku and Bakugo will have a runner for the money if they train Mirio. So after getting new students and telling his Bakugo and Deku to introduce themselves, and they do, and then they will introduce themselves as Uraraka Chaco and Mirio Tokida. And the teacher asks what their quirk is. Uraraka will actually say her quirk is gravity, but she wants to learn something more and actually get her physical body stronger. And the teacher respects that. So basically, Deku hearing about a girl has a gravity quirk but wants to strengthen her body up, actually is surprised. So the teacher will actually, Uraraka and Tokida already did the other martial arts classes that Deku and Bakugo did. So they are very skilled, but this is like their last school to go to. So they actually said, and he said, no using quirks, no doing none of that, and use just your physical strength. Bakugo was like, all right, teach, because he got disciplined so fast by the time I felt ultra confident. So Deku and Bakugo and Uraraka and Tokida, Mirio are training hardcorely. Bro, not even getting no rest. Nigga, once you're in this school, you can't get no goddamn rest until you get home. So they even doing push-ups, sit-ups, squats, a kilometer, run. Bro, they're not going to be like One Punch Man, but damn, they're going to be strong. And while Bakugo was sparring with Mirio, Uraraka was sparring with Deku, and Deku was actually getting along with her in sparring. But Deku noticed something after her quirk. After he said they can activate the quirks, Uraraka did something that especially shocked everybody. When Uraraka punched Deku, the weight behind it with her gravity quirk upgraded to what was it? Gravity manipulation. And the force she put on her arm, like literally the weight of it, bro, like 10 times the weight, and put it on her arm and socks Deku. Deku's feeling the weight of her quirk. And he said, yes, she's stronger. And they backed up. Deku went up 10% of his quirk and started battling out with Uraraka. But the master stopped that because they was going a little too far. But the master is actually getting commended. I'm telling Uraraka she did well in her kind of damn training fast. But how about she trains, like, she said she unlocked, like, gravity manipulation and 10 times gravity. How about she train in her way of weight training and 10 times weights? And she actually was like that because she wants to use this power to get stronger. Bakugo, on the other hand, bro, his explosions are a little bit more extreme than before. How's the impact and AP shot are not accounting to what this nigga can do now. his AP shot is more fucking deadly. Not deadly, but scary. Like, once you get hit, you knocked. You're knocked. But if you put more force into it, you will fly. But that's not the only thing Bakugo learned from his quirk. He said he thinks if he activates his quirk around his entire body, because his sweat is around his body instead of just straight his hands, he can actually be like an explosion dynamite. So Bakugo was actually doing this with Tokida, and then Bakugo actually did it. Activated explosion manipulation. And Deku is surprised Bakugo learned so fast. And Tokida, oh my god, bro. At this point, Mirio had one for all. And I'm going to say he did say he has super strength, but he does not turn it on or activate it. So Deku gave him a tip how to do it. Because how he activated his quirk, let it go through his body. And Mirio activated one for all 5%. But by his physique at this point, bro, he's activated 20%. So Deku and Mirio actually spar because Deku's at 10% of his quirk and Mirio's at 20%. And surprisingly, they're even. Uraraka's sparring with Bakugo, Bakugo's sparring with Uraraka. They having a blast. But I'm going to say they will go home because, bro, they're 7 and they're learning how to control their quirks faster than anybody. Actually, Mirio's older than them. They're 7 and he's like 13 at this point. So he will go to UA actually, get the Inter Sam done. And he will tell Bakugo and Uraraka and Deku he's in Class 1A with Aizawa and blah, blah, blah. It will go all the way into Uraraka and Bakugo and Deku with the middle school. I'm going to say they're all in middle school together. And they're the top strongest people in the school. Deku can barely activate his power at like 13% at least. Bakugo, his explosions are at increased dramatically. Uraraka's gravity has increased to gravity manipulation, bro, increases to 20 times. So she has to keep wearing weights to get stronger. Deku will do the same thing, and so is Bakugo, because they don't want to fall behind. And Mirio don't fall behind either. He upped his weights, bro, up to 30 times, bro. So Mirio is very strong at his fucking physical strength. Adding one for all at like 5%, you are done. You're sleeped. Oh yeah, so basically Bakugo or Uraraka, bro, their physical strength, they can run as fast as Deku at this point. At his 10%, like 13%, they can catch up to his speed. If they keep pushing their bodies to the absolute limit, they can be at Deku and Mirio's level. Bro, even past All Might. Bro, if All Might goes out, bro, it will be a fucking tie on all three. So basically, the Sludge will still attack, but instead of like Deku being there, it'll be Bakugo or Uraraka. So Deku, Uraraka, and Bakugo have a sixth sense because his masters told him to learn this. Well, Deku can actually learn how to use key sensing because it's key sensing. He can sense it, but he can't use it. So is Bakugo and Uraraka, so they developed that. So is Mirio, so they're fucking OP. So basically, Deku and Bakugo and Uraraka demolish. Bro, even Uraraka's physical strength, bro, she's like using like 10% of her strength and does a shockwave. Bakugo does a mini shockwave with an explosion with his strength. And Deku just uses a 5% he's copying basically All Might. Uraraka said gravity smash. Basically, they copy All Might. Explosion smash. Gravity smash. Detroit smash. Deku doesn't have no like powers like Bakugo or Uraraka. He just copying All Might. Actually, he does this. Never mind. He does energy smash because energy. He actually makes his own thing. Actually, never mind. Actually, yes, he will copy All Might's thing, but he will put energy onto it. So they destroyed the sludge villain, and at this point, All Might will appear and saw these kids destroy the sludge villain, and he's proud of them, and he said they will be the greatest heroes, and bro, he picks up the villain and just went on his way. This time he doesn't fall because All Might is sure this nigga doesn't fall. And now it's the 10 months of training. They'll go back to the masters, and actually the master they go to, but Mario was already there before him. All he got 40 times to wait. So he's wearing that shit hourly. And when the master said, oh, Mario was just here and he has like a weight higher than yours. And they said, wait, what? What type of how much weight? 40 tons. And they like, oh my god, Mario's gonna kill people at this point. And he said, all right, how about you double us? 50 times weights. And the master smiles like, yeah, all right, y'all niggas sure you can handle this? And they said, bet. Once they put them on, they regret it. But they have the determination not to use the quirks, and they pushing their bodies to the absolute limit. Oh yeah, I need to explain Uraraka's gravity smash. Basically, she can put the gravity into her wind to make it more forceful. Bakugo's smash with the wind pressure of his own strength is more fucking hard to getting exploded, but mastering getting hit by a wind pressure with an explosion at the same time hurts. So they are pushing their bodies to the absolute limit, cleaning up the beach, because Mario is already strong as he is. So Mario at this point can use 40% of One For All. And Deku can use his quirk at this point, like 5 days as fast. Deku can use his quirk at 30%. Uraraka can use her gravity manipulation at fucking 30%. Bakugo, his explosion, fuck the explosion at this point. His physical strength is at like 30%. As One For All, bro. Like, bro, I'm putting this at power scale. And these kids are strong. So they finished the next 5, bro, because they can't go higher than their normal strength. But they do train in martial arts a little bit. Bro, even without using their powers, their physical strength is like undeniably too powerful. So, Enter exams came up. And this is where I'm going to leave it off because I'm making this shit interesting. So peace, love you guys. Hope you guys like this video more. And I'll make this one more interesting and give them more challenges. But if you think I should do this for Asta and Black Clover or Naruto, tell me in the comments. Please, and I love you guys. Thank you. And I hope you guys keep supporting me at these videos. Peace. Tell me if you guys want another video of this. I am serious, because I just thought about it. And give me ideas if you guys want me to do more. And give me some new fighters to fight with Deku, Bakugo, Uraraka, and Mario. Peace.